This video is going to be looking at zebra crossings and how they work. Sometimes the zebra crossing will have a sign on the approach. This is more than likely because it's not very easy to see. If you see this sign, the first thing you should do is check your mirror and start looking for the crossing. Two types of zebra crossing, one like this, which is a straight crossing, and one like this that has an island in the middle, and they're dealt with differently. If you don't have the zebra crossing sign on the approach, the first thing you'll see are the Belisha beacons at the side, the stripy poles with the amber globes on the top. As soon as you see the Belisha beacons, you need to check your main mirror. It's so important that you're always looking well ahead, that you're looking out for zebra crossing signs, that you're looking out for Belisha beacons well ahead, and that you're regularly checking your main mirror so that you can see what's happening behind, so you can make a safe plan on the approach to that pedestrian crossing. You see the zebra crossing sign, or you see the Belisha beacons, and you've checked your mirror and you see somebody's following close, start slowing down early. If you see somebody waiting to cross, you haven't got to do a last-minute emergency stop. Remember, a last-minute emergency stop could result in the car behind smacking straight into the back of you and pushing you straight into the pedestrian you were giving way to. You have black and white stripes across the road, hence the zebra. You have the give-way lines on both sides of that stripy section for the pedestrians to cross. Give-way lines show where the driver needs to wait. Also have zigzags on either side on the approach and after the crossing. Zigzags give you two orders. One, you mustn't park your vehicle up on the side of the road anywhere within that zigzag area. Parking within that area would be dangerous. The drivers can't see the pedestrians can't see the drivers. The other order is that you mustn't overtake the moving motor vehicle on the approach to the crossing for the same reason. A motor vehicle is something obviously powered by an engine, so an e-scooter or an e-bike would fit into that category. Overtaking cyclists is a bit of a grey area, and I'll talk about that later in this video. Let's have a look at this video approaching this crossing. As we come along, we can see the zebra crossing sign. Check in the mirror, we can see the Belisha beacon on the right. The bus is actually blocking the view a little bit of the left-hand side. You can see all of the markings. It's all clear, we can carry on. There was a lady on the left-hand side, but she was nowhere near the crossing. So when do you give way at a crossing? Well, you can see the dog walker coming in from the right. As they come up to the crossing, everybody then needs to wait, and you can't carry on until they're completely off the crossing. That's the rule for the straight crossing. Now, sometimes when you're approaching, it's hard to see how close they are to the crossing. So the best thing to do is just ease off a little bit and take your time coming up. Let's have a look at this video. You've got a straight crossing here. There are some people on the side, but neither of them use it. But have a look around the corner, because there's another zebra crossing with an island in the middle just after the mini roundabout. Can you see how easy it would be to just be concentrating on the first crossing, the mini roundabout, and not even thinking about the one after, even though the Belisha beacons are very clear to see? So let's look at the rules for a zebra crossing with an island in the middle. All the road markings are exactly the same, but the island splits this zebra into two separate crossings, so you only give way to the people that are using your half of the road. Now, when they're standing on the left-hand side waiting to cross, it's very easy to work out when you're going to continue, because it will be when they reach the island and continue to move to the opposite side. It's much harder to work out though when they're coming in from the right-hand side, to work out if they're going to be at the middle by the time you get there. Err on caution if you see people on the right-hand side, so that you can stop in time. You can see on this video where the people have come from the opposite side, and once they leave, I can carry on. Now, don't confuse these islands in the middle of a zebra with an island like this. This isn't a zebra crossing, it's just a safe haven to help people cross the road. They usually put these on busy pieces of road to help people cross the road in two stages. And one other good thing is it discourages people from overtaking. If we have a look at this video, up ahead there's a zebra crossing. It's a straight crossing. It's outside a supermarket, and you can see people walking on the left-hand side, so you would be preparing in case you have to stop. And no sooner do we go through this one, if you look up ahead, you'll see another zebra crossing coming up. Again, another straight crossing. It's got the sign there on the left. You can see when you've got the oncoming cars, it actually does make it sometimes quite difficult to see anybody approaching a crossing from the right-hand side. So imagine this crossing at night. This is the exact same crossing. You've got the sign on the left. The beacons are actually standing out well, but it's so much harder to see the pedestrians when you're approaching when it's dark. You need to take extra care at night. If we look at this clip here, you can see on the side there's a sign telling us about a roundabout and also about the crossing. And if you look beyond the mini roundabout, you will start to see the Belisha beacons. So you're not just thinking about this mini roundabout, the fact that it's dark, who you need to give way to, but you also need to be looking at the crossing. And again, you can see the car on the right blocks your view. Look at this video where the car transporter on the left is totally blocking the left-hand side till you get closer. So again, err on caution. So this zebra has the island in the middle, but again, the cars parked on the right and the left do make it difficult to see if there are pedestrians approaching it. So again, take a little bit more time approaching. Here you've got the bus blocking the view, the car and the van blocking the view. So again, anywhere like that, just ease off the gas a little bit so that you can have a good look when you get closer. I mentioned earlier about overtaking bicycles within the zigzag area. Now they haven't got a motor, and if you have a really good view and you have a cyclist somewhere like this, it would be acceptable to overtake on the approach. Don't overtake a cycle when you haven't got great vision. Now on this clip it shows where we're watching the zebra but also multitasking and keeping an eye on the bus that's now telling us that he's about to move away. So sometimes these pedestrian crossings can be in places where they're quite busy, so keep your eyes peeled so that you can see anything that could be a hazard. So take a look at this clip. We're in a traffic queue, lots to look out for. Up ahead there's a zebra crossing, I can see the poles. And if you keep a lookout on the left and the right, a dog walker is going to turn up from the right hand side and a nice little surprise is going to turn up from the left. Here comes the dog walker, keeping an eye on the queue, because some people are just, when they're in slow moving traffic like this, they start switching off, lack of concentration. Keep a lookout on the left. Here he comes and on he goes. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, like and subscribe for more driving videos.